Hey, this is Russ. It's been a while since I gave you guys an update on certain things, so let me go ahead and do that right now. So, our subscriber Dan had asked me, how's the kidney stone situation? Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's still in me or whether it passed. I think this is the type of thing you never really know if it's gone or if it isn't. Because, since the last time I reported it to you guys, I had 2 attacks of kidney stone things. And I know it's a kidney stone because I had a kidney stone way back 30 something years ago. So I know exactly how it feels. And at that time, I did pass the stone. I mean, I'm gonna have to get you a little graphic here. You have to strain into a strainer. Okay, you got to pee into a strainer essentially, and then if you see something there, yeah, you passed it. But I'm not straining everything I do now. Okay, so I don't know whether it's passed or whether it's just shifted. But as of right now, I don't feel anything. So let's just hope it's gone. All right. If it isn't, if it shifts and stays in there, but that doesn't cause any problems, that's fine too. All right. But so far, so good. All right. So that's that. I haven't given you updates lately on my diet. Now, I started the diet just before Thanksgiving, casually doing it until after the holidays, but really started to pick up. And I think the last time I mentioned the diet, I was down 9 pounds at that time. Well, since that time, I had a birthday, okay? And so my daughter, made a nice lunch for us. And I think that was the start of the downward fall again. Because after you have all that good stuff, you're like, oh, I have a little more of this, a little more of that. So I think I've gained back about 3, maybe 4 pounds of that 9-pound loss. So I'm still down. But yeah, remember I mentioned that, whatever losses you say you have, sometimes that's not, you don't know if it's going to stay. Well, it didn't stay. So I'm up another 3 or 4 pounds, something like that. So I've got to work on going back down. Now, here's where the problem really was, okay? After I had that lunch, then I started thinking, well, yeah, I haven't had fried rice in a little while. Let me make some of that. I was at Costco. You know what that does? Yeah, gotta get a pizza, gotta get a hot dog. Yeah, I've done that once or twice. I'm telling you, I think the Costco hot dog and pizza is my downfall. It really is. I think it's the love of pizza that's really killing me. It is. Did I ever tell you guys that pizza is my number one favorite food? People always say, well, it's got to be Chinese food, right? No, yeah, I like Chinese food, but given choices of what do you want to eat, I usually pick pizza. Yeah, I do. Okay, and people have asked me, do you like the deep dish pizzas of Chicago, or are you a thin crust pizza? I don't care. If it's called pizza, I want it. I'll even eat the Costco pizza. So, yeah, downfall, not too good. All right, so we got to go back on that diet. Got to work on it. I have, I put a calorie count of like 1,700. I try to trick myself, so I put it down at 1,600 on the MyFitnessPal app. I think for the last couple of weeks, I've probably been at about 2,500, maybe higher. Yeah, not good. Got to go back on it. It's easy to fall off of it. Losing the weight is not hard for me. Keeping it off is the hard part. That's always been my problem. I have a hard time. I fall back into my old habits. So yeah, gotta get back into that. Okay. Anyways, one more thing I want to tell you guys too. This month, obviously, we haven't done a whole lot because of the Omicron variant. I've only been able to go to grocery stores and Costco. That's really it. And then I went to see my daughter that one time. That was it. Whole month I didn't do anything. I've been stuck in the house. I can't go places. Yeah, I mean I feel like I'm so desperate to get back on the bike so I can get out and do things. But yeah, it's not going to happen until probably April. So. Even church, let me tell you this. I was scheduled to play guitar on the first Sunday of January, but then the whole Omicron thing started happening, so they canceled church, and I think church has been out the entire month of January. So we went back to a Zoom online type of a Zoom meeting church, but this Sunday they're going back to in-person services, and then they asked me if I felt comfortable enough to come back and play guitar again. So of course, I like playing guitar and I like serving at church. So I said, yeah, I'll come back. But I did ask my wife. I said, what do you think about me going back? Because I had said that, and I told the church this too, that I wasn't coming back until things were more under control, because I'm in an older age group, and then I'm overweight. And they say that combination, if you catch it, it's actually worse for you. So it's worse for me to catch it. So I said, I'm not coming back until things are calm. So they asked me if I felt comfortable enough, if I wanted to play this Sunday. So I said yes, I would go back. But my wife said, if you're going to go back, you're going to have to wear 2 masks. You're going to have to really double up the mask to make sure you don't catch anything. Because if I catch it, I bring it home, right? That's really my concern, is that, if I catch it and because of me wanting to go to church, then that's one thing. But if I bring it home and she gets it because of me, that's another story. That's not good. So here's what I told church. I said that I will come back, I will play, but I'm not going to stay during the service. So in other words, we usually have worship team play first thing in the morning, and then the service continues on after we're done. So after I'm done playing, I'm going to be sitting in the hallway. I'm not going to listen to the sermon. And then we have a second service, so I'll play again for the second service, and I'll sit in the hallway. So because I can't just leave right away. I got to get my guitar and my equipment and everything like that, so you got to wait until service is over. So I wanted the pastors to know that I wasn't skipping out on service because I didn't want to listen to the sermon, because I do usually listen to it. I will watch that again on YouTube, because they always broadcast the service again on YouTube later in the evening of Sunday. So anyways, if I put a link up for the next time I decide to talk about it, you can watch that too then. You can see how well or how lousy I played. So anyways, that is basically the updates for me. Finally getting back out to do something. At least it's at church, something to do. I think the last time it was church was during the Christmas Eve program. Yeah, I took photos for the church for that. But yeah, I haven't been back to church in a month, essentially. So I'm glad that everything's going back a little bit to normal. But yeah, I heard that there's like another Omicron variant that's coming up again. Yeah, this is like never ending. It's terrible. So anyways, trying to get back to some bit of normalcy. And quite frankly, I'm getting stir crazy being stuck in the house all the time as well. So let me know in the comments below how you guys are coping with this past month. I mean, besides going to work, if you're working, have you done anything besides? I mean, for me, I feel like a prisoner of the house sometimes. Yeah. The only thing that really gives me something to do is making these videos for you guys and talking out to a camera, to an audience that I know eventually will watch it. Okay. So I appreciate that. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys next time.